The wait is finally over, ladies and gentlemen. The Museum of Islamic Art is open once again to the public. So let's find out what kind of exhibitions they have. What's new? What stays the same? I asked that because the cafe used to make the best chicken biryani ever. So let me go find out if it's still there. See, this is what they do in Museum of Islamic Art. They're quite sneaky. Because if you're not a fan of art per se, you'll come here and enjoy a coffee or a cheesecake perhaps, and then bam, you're here. So now it's time for me to actually go inside the galleries and see what is on display. Come on, let's go. Let's go. There are new temporary exhibitions for us to check out, but I wanted to bring to your attention the permanent collection of the museum as well. It features some incredible artifacts. This folio from the Blue Quran is a great example of that. The manuscript is among the most famous works in Islamic calligraphy, notable for its gold lettering on a rare indigo-colored parchment.
We're finally reopening to the public, and so we've been, of course, selecting the objects, researching them, and just preparing everything to welcome people back. Obviously, there's a lot of enhancement in the galleries.
Yes.
We've been putting a lot of new objects on display, things that have never been displayed before, and then really putting more content into the galleries in terms of graphics, in terms of sound, in terms of content, like written content. And we really hope that people will now appreciate even more the Museum of Islamic Art.
As soon as I walk into Gallery 3, this is like boom in my face. And this is the Kiswa of Al-Haram.
So that's
right?
Specifically the sitara, which is part of the Kiswa Sharifa, which is the most decorated piece that used to hang from the door, in front of the door of the Kaaba.
So I was not expecting to see the word Doha on anything from the 940 before Common Era.
Yes, so it's been renamed the Doha Hind because it's a very special piece of the collection. It's one of the very first pieces Sheikh Saud Al Thani bought for the state of Qatar for the future Museum of Islamic Art in 1997.
Wow.
And we renamed it the Doha Hind because it became one of the iconic pieces of the museum. And in fact, if you look into social media and how the museum's reopening has been advertised, it's one of our mascots. It's a very special piece, a fountainhead from Cordoba, from Spain, and we're actually here in the Al-Andalus gallery, where we're featuring some of the most exquisite, elite pieces that were made in Al-Andalus, basically.
I am with another curator here at Museum of Islamic Art, Dr. Nicoletta Fazio. Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
So tell me, you are the creator of Iranian lands, and we are here in Gallery.
This is Gallery 7, and it's devoted to the art of Iran and Central Asia in the early centuries of Islam.
As soon as I walk in, it is 700 years, as you said, and you just I feel like it's transported back into history. And then I see something like this. What is this? I feel like this is something I should be able to wear on a weekend, you know what I mean?
Well, I'm not sure you would be very comfortable in that.
Why?
Because it would have been very heavy, and that's actually ceremonial robe for most possibly female member of the elite of the Mongol court in Iran and 1400.
I'm just thinking now, in hundreds of years from now, they'll have my thobe and they'll be like, this was an everyday outfit for Qataris.
Well, we'll see.
The Museum of Islamic Art has always been an architectural marvel. It's colored many Instagram profiles. But now that it's open to the public, there's no better time to come inside and see the exhibitions that are on display.